Welcome back, everybody. Well, we got our ice storm of 2022, and I've been back here in the reloading room today, but a little messy back here. But my reloading stations, what I got here, I got me a Lee single stage. I do 99% of my pistols and rifles. This little setup right here, this Lee single stage. And I got my inline fabrication stand that these go on here, and you can get different mounts for them. But right now I got my powder throwers mounted on them. Swing them around. I got one of my Dillons. This Dillon right here. It's got the case feeder on it. Got quite a bit of money, this little thing. Got me a light set up on it. I ain't got plugged in yet, but I load 40 and 9mm on this. Done some upgrades to it, so I got me a feeder case for it. I got another Dillon back there I've been working on, tinkering with it some, and load 38s on it. I got my MEC 10 gauge reloader set back here, and I got much room back here on my desk, so I got just like one little wood screw back there holding it down, so when I can move it out of the way. Then when I use them, I bring them up here. This is my 28 gauge, and it's what we've been reloading a little bit, 28 gauge. Only modifications I've done to this, I got me a Super Crown crimper from Ballistic Products. I changed this out when you're using new cases. Now I got these new cases from Ballistic Product. And these are, let's see, say this right, Cheated. They're Ballistic Products. That's new holes. Well, anyway, when you use a new hole, you got to form the crimp on it. That's what I got on it, and I got me some Clay Buster wads. What they are right there. And I also got me some overshot cards right here. And my overshot cards, I use them some. It takes a little space up between your fold and your shot. I'm gonna try to do this one-handed. I'm gonna talk about these MECs a little bit. This hole right back here, if you got a spent case and you just line it up right here, you close it up like that, it pops the primer out. Then you manually put another Chill 9 primer right here. You put it down, it primes it. But I ain't got no used cases right now. I done priming all up. So we're going to skip step 1, step 2, and go to step 3. This case here, they come primed. You can get holes that are not primed or done primed up. What we're going to do, we're going to stick that in here. We're going to close this. We're going to throw this charge bar that way. Lift the handle up. What that does, I don't know if you can see it, it drops your powder. You don't have to take this out, but I just did to show you. Then you take your wad. I'm trying to do this one-handed now. Forgive me for a minute. I've done lost my camera stand. You press that down, it draws that wad in there. And while you got that down, you throw that over, it drops your shot. Just like that. Then you're going to move it over station 4, and you're going to pull the handle again. And it's going to start your crimp. And you slide it right back there. I got to put a little oil on this thing, and it just crimps it up. Now, I'm still working on the crimp a little bit. You can tell this is kind of messed up at the end. I'm still working on setting everything up so I can get a good factory crimp off of it. Reason I just started this morning. I just set the system up last night, so I'm still thinking with it a little bit. That's about the gist what I've been doing. Just reloading some 28 gauge holes. I got all my 10 gauge stuff too. I've been reloading a lot of 10 gauge. But I gotta tell you a candy story. I love jawbreakers, okay? Excuse me. Well, a while back, I went down to the local mall candy store. It's pretty expensive, like $2 some odd cents a pound of candy. They got all kinds of candy. Well, I got some jawbreakers. Love these jawbreakers. Love them. Well, I found some on eBay. Not eBay. Amazon right before Christmas. I ordered some. Well, I didn't know, but my wife ordered the same thing. So I had a ton of jawbreakers. These jawbreakers sucked. It kind of tasted like you went to a 1970s perm shop and looked at old lady's hair. They was nasty. I'm talking about, God, they was awful. Well, anyway, I got doing some reviews. And I found this other jawbreaker. Okay, and they said these things were just like I've been looking for, just like the mall. Well, these things suck too. Well, then I got a big ass bag of those. Then I got a big ass bag of chocolate covered espresso beans. That's 3 pounds. Watch out for those things. You don't eat a ton of them. You eat a ton of them, your head is going to spin. But that's a different story for a later time. Well, I got me 3 pounds of Atomic Fireball candy. Cinnamon Fireball. I love these things. Love them, love them, love them. Well, as we got back in the kitchen a few years ago, we remodeled the whole kitchen, more or less, new cabinets, all that. We'll show you something about a refrigerator. I think it's an LG refrigerator. Nice refrigerator. Ice maker. Why I said you can get a refrigerator, gonna get ice maker. Well, I'll show you something here. We got this refrigerator. Kind of look like a two drawer. Well, one day she dropped an egg, and that egg bust, and she got down here, and she did not notice there's a third shelf down here. Still got the tape on it. But the thing about this refrigerator, if you keep it open too long, alarm goes off. That's all the food we keep in the refrigerator. Of course, got to have a Bud Light in there. Got to have that. Well, it's got a beeper. It goes off, a ding, ding. I call it the fat boy alarm. It means shut your damn refrigerator. But we're just waiting for the ice. You can see the ice on the window. Feeding little birdies out there. The bird feeder got iced over this morning. Zoom it in there a little bit. So I out there and knocked it down and just spread the food all over the ground out there for them. That's how our day is going. It's still coming down. Probably gonna get some more of it. Y'all have a safe, warm day.